New York Jets were very active in the first round of the NFL draft. Obviously, they had 4, which they went and selected Sauce Gardner. I loved that pick. He's going to do a lot of great things for their defense. I'm a little frustrated because that's where the Vikings kind of, I think that's where they really wanted to trade up. Also, kind of going down to the fact they got, Garrett Wilson at 10. I mean, Wilson to Wilson for a long time now. I do think, it's not the fact that this is going to be a no more excuses for Garrett Wilson, because I think he's got some time. He's got some, he's only going to be a second-year player. I think he's got a couple years before people start asking questions. He's going to have a good offensive line. He's going to have some weapons on offense. It's really to the question as to where the Jets will and how they will use all of those different weapons, kind of going for Zach Wilson. But honestly, to me, even getting Jermaine Johnson in the bottom half of the first round, I had Jermaine Johnson the second as not only a first round pick, but a top 15 pick at that. He was one of those guys that you just looked at him and you're like, yeah, this guy's going to be a baller. He's going to be a very good player for a long time in this league. And you know what? I'm really excited to see, what kind of he does. And now the Jets go out and get him, later in that first round. I love it. I felt like they were in a position where, they needed to make a couple of trades. They needed to go get a couple of guys. But man, I just felt like this was a tremendous trade by the Jets, being able to go up and get a premier edge rusher that is going to be especially great value, man. Later in the first round, yeah, the Jets overall they did trade away their second, a second, which is 35, a second, a third, and a fifth for the first and a third round pick, number 101. So, I mean, they even got a little bit back for it. So I really felt like this was one of those things where, the Titans got a little something, but the Jets got a great player and a third round pick out of this. I love it. I love the trade. But also, again, they just went all out. They got 3 players in Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson II that will immediately have a major impact for this franchise. And that's day one, baby. That's only day one. So we're looking at a lot of different things here. There's a lot to be excited about for the Jets. There's still a lot to go off of here. They've got, from my recollection, I think a little bit of trade ammo as still. So, I think the Jets are in a great spot here. Immediately coming out with 3 guys, even in free agency, what they did, I loved it too. So the Jets, they went all out in the first round, but they've really went all out, and they've really made their team a lot better. I would say they're at least a 5-win team now, at the very least, if Garrett Wilson steps up in any capacity, or if Joe Flacco sees the majority of time, whatever. But at the end of the day, this team is no longer becoming a laughingstock of the NFL. I think that is only just a matter of time before this team does come together. It finally does continue to get the talent that it's needed for a long time. And you know what? I think a lot of these guys they're going to hit on. Now, I do think, Sauce Gardner, who didn't allow a touchdown in all of college, I think there's going to be some growing pains with a lot of these corners because it's a totally different game. But Garrett Wilson and Zach Wilson should combine for at least 5 to 8 touchdowns this next year. They've got weapons now. This is a young up and coming team, and I'm really excited to see what kind of comes next. And we're just in day one of the draft, man. The Jets, they went all out, and it's in the first round, and they're big winners from this draft. I really liked what they did. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let's know what you guys think about the New York Jets going all out in the first round.